Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, we're
How's
back.
everybody doing today?
Chris has joined us.
Yes, I decided to come out of
Yay.
the editing and to join everybody today. How's everybody
Nice.
doing?
Mm-hmm. Have you done any cross-country connecting, Chris, this morning?
Oh, I'm all about cross-country connecting. Cross-country too, but that's another story. Of course, I've done cross-country connecting. I mean, come on, I'm a tech Italian. Of course, I've done cross-country. Going across the Atlantic Ocean, old hat for me,
You have the special word.
Yes, the special word. The special word today, boys and girls, is marriage. That special arrangement, that dream and a dream. I really want to watch The Princess Bride right now, but I can't.
Oh,
And you know what? The funny thing is, I was about to actually say that reference when we were talking about the special word, and then Greg over here stepped on my line.
I stole his line.
Can't get you for that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Hello, everybody. It looks like we have a lot in the chat. We have 45 tuning in for the noon broadcast, and that word's just really popping up there.
Look at that.
And all the marriage. Half of that ended in divorce.
No.
Very nice. So, Azure, you've been connecting this morning?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm slowly working through my list and trying not to fall down too many rabbit holes. I could go this way with it. Oh, no, got to stay.
Stay the course.
Go back to those people later.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's always a good thing. Yeah. You always want to be careful with those big families that have like a ton of kids and their kids have a ton of kids and so on and so on. It's a lot of work, so you gotta have to stay focused.
That's
and
right.
Multiple spouses, and then those spouses' families, and
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most I've ever had was somebody that had like 3 spouses by the time we were 70.
Yeah. My great grandmother had 5.
5 spouses?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. It was pretty good that most of the marriages happened in Washington State because they had really great records there for
Washington
marriages.
Northwest has really good records up to like the present day. I mean, I have found connections like always from like Michigan to Washington State. It's like, whoa, that's pretty amazing. And you end up like a million hits. What?
Oh, we had somebody here.
Roots Magic users.
Yeah, I think there's a help page.
Oh.
On doing Roots Magic Jedcom.
Oh, okay.
And how to do that and how to break it up, and I think there's a. I'll look that up, Alice. If you can send me a private message, I'll try to find that for you.
I think, Alesh, I think some people are hearing the background noise from you. Or someone. Thanks, sorry.
Okay, had example. She had 2 women who married brothers, so she had to have the parents. I've had that before.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I've had that
happen. That happens a lot.
Yeah, people like to keep it in the family. They like to, strengthen the union between 2 kingdoms, or
that's
right. Neighbor.
Well, and it was like a Jewish type tradition where the brother-in-law would marry the widow.
Oh yes, yeah.
So, but I did read that it was actually outlawed in England for a while. I think it was England. Yeah, for a period of time. So that was really interesting. I hadn't read that before. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just different how different cultures view it differently. So.
Meanwhile, Italy is just like, yeah, you can marry her, sure, no problem.
Oh wow.
to beat
7 husbands. Wow.
7. I don't think that's a good goal. I mean, I don't know.
Well, as long as you're not working on Henry VIII's wives.
Yeah, that's sad. Yeah.
Here's
Well, one
our-
thing that I've come across a lot in the French Canadian is not so many like 1 or 2 spouses, but so the husband might have 2 spouses, and one of those, like his second spouse is a first spouse of another one, and so like there's a chain, right? So his wife might have had 2 spouses, and then her first husband had 2 spouses, like
yeah.
Yeah. And all of a sudden you have a whole chain of double
going sideways.
Yeah, that's right.
That's when your family tree becomes a bush.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
It's like,
That's those aspens we were talking about, right?
That's right. Yeah, they're all really one big plant. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's a nice segue into the tree stats for.
There you go.
Okay. So this noon we're gonna do the middle. We're gonna do F, G, and H. So we're gonna start with the fantastic furs. Let me just it is fantastic furs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just opening up my Discord so I can make sure I get the right nomenclature here. The fantastic furs, which is interesting because we've had conifers already, so there's kind of a subgroup of.
That's true.
Oh well, but that's okay. So the furs, so the genus of furs apparently has 48 to 56 different species among them. Oh, I hadn't hit share. Good, thank you.
You're welcome.
And they're found mostly in the North and Central America, Europe, Asia, and North Africa. So again, it doesn't look like there's any coverage in the Southern Hemisphere, or at least it's not written here. Do we have anyone from Australia or New Zealand in the chat? Maybe they can confirm whether or not fir trees are down under. That would be interesting to know. So yeah, 48 to 56 different species. And in terms of height, they can get up to 10 to 80 meters in height, or 33 to 262 feet. So of the 3 that we're going to be talking about today, these ones are the ones that get the tallest. And of course, what makes them unique is the way their seeds are formed, and their leaves, where they all sort of come. It looks like a suction cup. You can sort of see that, right? They're all sort of a suction cup joined at the base. And then, of course, there's the cone that grows up out of the like a candle. It says, and you can sort of see that like a candle. But did you know that when they mature, the candles, they just disintegrate, and that's how the seeds are spread. They just disintegrate. So that's kind of cool. And then you can, if you go down, there's some nice pictures and various cones of sorts. There's
I think I've seen some of those cones in the backyard, but I'm not really sure. So.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, they're pretty common. They're furry. They're fantastic. So they're all over the place. So here's some neat pictures of some. Yeah. So in China, there, nice one from China. Here's a looking straight up in California, and so on. Then the next one is the ginkgo, or ginkgo biloba, commonly known as ginkgo, and also another name for it is the maidenhair tree. I don't know if you knew that. So it's originally native to China. It's the last living species in the order Ginkgoles. So unlike many of the other ones where it's sort of a whole genus and there's a number of different species, this is just a single species that's left. This one specific type of tree, and there's a picture of it right there. And of course, it's leaf. The ginkgo leaf extract is often used as a dietary supplement.
It's actually one of the most, as it says here on the site, it's one of the most ancient types of trees.
Mm-hmm.
290 million years old.
Yeah, 290 million years ago. That's quite a while.
Yep.
But what's interesting is that the name came from a misspelling of the Japanese pronunciation. Not that I would know how to spell it or pronounce those words there, but
Ginkgo.
yeah, Ginkgo.
I would have to ask my friend Kaylin, because she's Japanese.
Yeah.
I'll look into this later.
Ginkgo, yeah. I mean, we call it now the ginkgo, right? Isn't that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Azure, yeah, Chris. But I thought that's interesting that the name came from a misspelling. So,
Yeah.
Very cool. And its height, not as high as the fir tree, goes as high, can get as high as 115 feet, so about half as high as the tallest fir tree.
Still respectable, though.
Still respectable. Oh yeah.
Not high as the magnificent redwoods of the Pacific Northwest, but still cool.
And then the last tree that we're going to talk about is the hemlock, which is not related to the poison hemlock plant, but was given its name because of its foliage when it's crushed smelled like the hemlock plant. At least that's how they think it. But the actual name for it is another Japanese word, tsuga. But tsuga, these trees are not poisonous. So there are only 8 species, 8 to 10, depending on how you count, or on the authority or the particular authority that grants the whatever the benediction on whether it's an official species or not. 4 in North America, and then 4 to 6 in Eastern Asia.
Well, those arborists don't fool around. So
no, they're very, very specific. That's right. And it's again not as high as the fir, but maybe a tad higher than the ginkgo. Can reach almost 200 feet, 197.
Nice.
There's an example there of the hemlock there. And if you scroll down to the different species, because there's only a few of them. The top one listed is Tsuga canadensis, Canadian hemlock, Eastern hemlock from Eastern Canada or United States. And then there's a Carolina hemlock from the Southern Appalachians. Hey, Sandy. An Appalachian there. Then there's Taiwan, a Japanese hemlock, Himalayan forest from the Sichuan, and Western hemlock in Western Canada. One from British Columbia, Tsuga Jeffrey. Now, I wonder who Jeffrey was that got to name his name on a species of tree. And then a mountain hemlock from Alaska, and then another Japanese and Ulagondo from Korea. So there you go. There's your tree stats for the noon. LiveCast. Thank
you so much, Greg. It looks like
hope you enjoyed those. Oh, there's biscuits. I said Appalachia. Yes, I did.
Arbor Day is like next week, so.
That's right.
We lost Alesh to his bad internet, looks like.
Oh, no. That's too bad. So we won't know what the total is for now, or do you?
I have it. I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are people doing?
Yeah, so I was going to say all teams are reported, are participating.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me just double check here. Last time I looked, there was at least 7 participating on each team.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. In the first 4 hours?
Oh, let's see. Maybe looks like 4 was the lowest number.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Still.
Yeah. But at least, every team has got somebody participating. Yeah. That's really great.
That is.
So that means we have a total of how many users, let's see, are participating right now? 146.
Okay.
And the total is 3,194.
Ooh, that's very good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Because that's 4 hours or just over 4 hours. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Alesh corrected me, 146.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I noted a couple of comments here.
Oh, good. The Deceased Wife's Sister's Marriage Act, allowing a man to marry his dead wife's sister, which had previously been forbidden. Huh.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I was like, whoa, I had
That's
no
wild.
idea.
So was it forbidden because they thought they were too closely related, or was it based on a property thing? They didn't want one person collecting too
Maybe
much property.
Property, probably.
could be that. It could be that. That sounds like what it might be, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Kay says her husband's CC7 has gone up 60. That's awesome.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's great.
I think mine's gone up.
Oh, interesting. And Ruth, where is Ruth from? I think she's is she from the UK? Ruth Jowett?
I think.
Yeah. Ruth, you'll have to share where you're from again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not remembering right now for some reason. Just drawing a blank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my CC7 has been going up by 10. Huh.
Yeah, Chris, it is a Jewish tradition. That's how I knew of it first. Okay, and then if there are no more questions, I just want to double check here. Well, here's another just little statement about that.
Yes, that is true. I've seen that a lot. Yeah. Dispensation because of so many degrees of consanguinity, especially in the earlier records when there weren't as many families around, and lots of people were second or third cousins with each other.
Right.
And so they needed special permission from the local bishop to go ahead and get married.
Allow that to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But at least third cousin is that's not bad.
Yeah. Ruth, I was right. She's from England.
It is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Henry VIII married his older brother's wife. He used that as an excuse to divorce his first wife.
Oh. Yeah. From Catherine of Aragon was his brother's wife? I think because that was his first wife, wasn't it? Catherine of Aragon?
Yeah.
Well, I had two great aunts, great uncles, who like the one, so were they brothers and sisters? Two brothers married two sisters, and the one brother and the one sister passed away, so they were both widowed, and they ended up marrying each other.
Yeah.
And the family was already close anyway, so this way they got a little closer. So their half siblings were also their cousins.
All right. Yeah.
But I mean, I think at that point they were all grown. They were all adults at that point or something.
Okay. So June has asked for kind of a little demo. So I was going to walk through how to add somebody from the family search record.
Nice.
So I've already validated this person.
Mm-hmm.
I've validated the sources to make sure I have the right person and everything. So what I'm doing is I've got the Sorcerer app installed for the browser and I have the browser extension installed. I have everything souped up.
Okay.
So up here at the top is you can't really see it very well, but
it's a little one.
It's a little one. And if you click on that, it does the drop down and you can go to Save Person Data. And it grabs not only the sources in the sources tab, but it also grabs the name and the date of birth and death and all that information. So now you can go over to her husband's profile here.
It looks like this.
There you go.
Up in the little tar. Cool. You're a bar.
So then you just go.
You're on fire today, you know that?
Well, you can't zoom in on the location bar. You can make everything else so big, but that one doesn't go bigger. So exactly. I ran into that once. So there's my solution.
Okay. So now I'm on the ad page to create the new profile to attach to that profile. And again, I just go back up here to the WikiTree sorcerer and do set fields from person data. And that's where you just make sure you have the right, that it matches who you're looking for. It says
it's nice that it says the name there too. I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So there you go. It added in her information that I have, and it has a little biography right here for you. It has everything. Woohoo!
But it doesn't have like all the stickers and stuff. You'll have to add that later, I think, right?
Yeah, you can do that with the auto bio.
Okay.
It'll find the stickers for you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, and then it's already ready to go here. And I don't think I had the marriage date in here. Nope, I don't have a marriage date yet. Let me look on his profile real quick. Just save me a step after the fact.
2002. Wow, he's pretty up there.
Here we go.
Here it is, October 20th. Nope, I read the wrong one.
1955. Great Scott. No,
Here we go. So now we have the marriage date to put in there, but that's the wrong format.
Oh.
Yep, 30 July, 1955.
And that was was it Mexico City?
I think so. I think I saw Mexico City.
Yeah, it's yeah.
All right. Yeah, then later.
All right, and then there we go. There she is.
Yay!
So easy.
Azure just got another point.
Good job.
Okay, so she great. I'm glad that was able to help you, June.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Man, it saves so much time.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Rob, for that.
The connect-a-thon.
All right. Are there any other questions? Oh, it looks like Carol just showed up. Carol, type marriage.
Type marriage. We have 52 entries so far out of the 68 people watching. So there's now there's 69 people watching. There's 17 of you who haven't typed marriage yet, unless it counts us, because we can't type it, right?
Right.
If we typed it and then
WikiTree won.
Then WikiTree wins. Yeah, that's not quite kosher.
No.
So yeah, everybody give the video a like. Thank you for mentioning that. Give the video a like, and that all goes towards the algorithms and everything for spreading the word about WikiTree.
Yeah. So mash that like button, subscribe, and
smash it. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, Etukla won earlier. Okay. Well, that's a good reason not to.
Yeah, that's true.
We have a list of winners somewhere, so if it does,
yes, I do have.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do you want to share your screen with the
Okay,
little?
I will share my screen again. Did I still have it?
Yep, it's still
there. Add that to the stream. Okay, we have 60 entries. I'm going to count you down. You've got 5 seconds. If you haven't typed marriage, do it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you haven't typed it, anyway, here comes the draw. Someone ready for the drum roll? Drum roll, please. And the winner is Teresa Willis. Woo-hoo!
Oh, you'll have to. I think did Teresa
win already?
Oh no, she didn't. We're good.
We're good.
Congratulations, Teresa!
Yay, Teresa!
Woo-hoo!
Congratulations! Woohoo!
Way to go, Teresa!
Yay!
Nice.
That's so much fun.
Excellent.
I love seeing all the different users' names scroll.
I know, that's very cool, isn't it? Very cool. Yeah.
Oh.
So, what team is Teresa from?
Teresa is on the Brilliant Birches.
Brilliant Birches. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Way to go. Nice.
Oh, we just had a new question pop up from Tabor. I do.
Okay.
I'm not getting the bio when I add a person's data. Why is that? Oh, I'm not sure. Is it pulling in the sources? If it doesn't have.
Yeah, if it doesn't pull in the sources, then it can't make up the bio, right?
Right.
Is there an option to turn it on or off? Like, I wonder if there's a checkbox somewhere.
There is. When you go up to the sourcer, there's a place to go in to set up your options.
Mm-hmm.
So I have mine set to narrative plus sourcer style inline citation. So
Right.
It might just be a setting that isn't set on your sourcer settings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so many options there.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
You can really fine tune it.
That's right. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. Okay, so the next livecast is in just over 3.5 hours.
Right. At 4 o'clock Eastern time.
I'll be here.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this broadcast. We'll see you then.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye.